Check-in time, check-in time. What we got on the menu today? Hey, look, man, we got some breaking news to report. So look, y'all, I know y'all been seeing all these videos I've been posting about all the female rap beef that's been going on in the industry. Dig what I'm saying? We got Nicki Minaj, we got Cardi B, we got Latto, we got Megan Thee Stallion, we got Ice Spice, and we got JT from the City Girls. Now, all this started when Cardi B released her album, which is Am I the Drummer? Dig what I'm saying? And on this album, Cardi B was dissing Nicki Minaj. She was dissing JT. She was dissing Bia. Dig what I'm saying? But a week after her album got released, some phone calls leaked. A phone call leaked that Cardi B leaked. Cardi B and her team are the people that leaked this phone call. Dig what I'm saying? And on this phone call, Cardi B was heard dissing Latto. She was heard dissing Ice Spice. She was heard dissing Megan Thee Stallion. Dig what I'm saying? Like, she was calling Latto soft. She was calling Megan Thee Stallion soft. And she was saying she wanted to pull up on Ice Spice and get physical. Yeah, Cardi B said she wanted to get one in. She said she wanted that fade, even though she's pregnant right now. You know what I mean? But this call was from a year ago. But a year ago, Cardi B was pregnant, bro. Cardi B was pregnant a year ago. It seemed like Cardi B is always pregnant. Ever since Cardi B came to the industry, it seemed like she's always been pregnant. So we got DJ Academics, and he's breaking down the situation. So we're going to listen to what DJ Academics got to say, and we're going to react. Let's go.
What happens is that Nicki gets online and Nicki basically starts to sneak this. Nicki's a very numbers obsessed woman. We have always known this. She retweets fans pretty much every day, reminding people, I'm number one, I'm number one, I'm number one, I'm number one, I'm number one. So that's been her thing. This week, when it comes to accolades and being number one in terms of females and female albums, it is Cardi. So Nicki did some really slick shit recently. Nicki just randomly announced her album to be like next March, right? So she had announced the date, and some people felt that was a little bit shady because she was trying to just fuck up the fact that this is Cardi's.
No, hold on. Let's pause for a second. Now, DJ Academics just stated some facts, right? The fact he did state was Cardi B did over 200,000 sales in her first week, right? That's true. But Nicki Minaj's last album did more than that. You dig what I'm saying? Like, no female rapper has done the numbers that Nicki Minaj has done. And at the same time, DJ Academics is basically saying Nicki Minaj tried to throw a wrench in Cardi B game plan as far as her rollout. That's what Nicki Minaj is supposed to do, bro. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B are ops, bro. They've been ops since 2017, bro. And it ain't no peace coming no time soon. You dig what I'm saying? Nobody's waving the white flag. Cardi B ain't waving the white flag. Nicki Minaj ain't waving the white flag. So Nicki Minaj is doing exactly what she's supposed to do, bro. Nicki Minaj is supposed to kind of like piggyback off of what Cardi B is doing to promote her own album, which she said is dropping in March of 2026, bro. All publicity is good publicity. No publicity is bad publicity. Let's keep going.
All the praise and this and third. Nicki Minaj just came out and she dropped the date that she would be dropping her album, and people assumed you're trying to change the subject and the conversation off of Cardi B's moment. This is what she just tweeted, right? She tweeted this.
Y'all make sure y'all share this live, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe.
So she said she's dropping in March. When have you ever heard someone announce 5 months before that they're dropping their album, right? But it did, right? Actually, 6 months before, low-key. So anyway, that happens, and then Nicki starts being a little bit shady with liking certain posts and retweeting certain stuff, basically showing that even with Cardi's new sales, she didn't top her. She didn't become number one. And with that,
hold on, we're gonna pause for a second. Nicki Minaj is only stating facts, bro. When Nicki Minaj start lying, that's when y'all need to stop Nicki Minaj, bro. Nicki Minaj is stating facts, bro. She is posting receipts showing that Cardi B numbers have not matched Nicki Minaj numbers, bro. Cardi B has not matched Nicki Minaj numbers, and she has not superseded over Nicki Minaj numbers. She has not passed Nicki Minaj in no category when it comes to rap, bro. We gotta really break this down, bro. Nicki Minaj is the GOAT, bro. Nicki Minaj is the GOAT, bro, of this generation, bro. All these female rappers that came after Nicki Minaj, bro, Nicki Minaj walked so they could run, bro. That's what Nicki Minaj did, bro. Nicki Minaj is the GOAT of this era. Matter of fact, she the best female rap artist of all time, bro. Little Kim numbers can't see her. Foxy Brown numbers can't see her. The only female artist that ain't really just a hip hop rapper, cause she kind of do like more like soul and R&B as well, and she be singing, is Lauryn Hill, bro. Lauryn Hill is the only one, bro. You cannot put anybody on the same plateau or on the same level as Nicki Minaj when it comes to bars, when it comes to influence, when it comes to sales, when it comes to shows, when it comes to deals, when it comes to features, when it comes to #1 songs. No female rapper has the same accolades as Nicki Minaj. Not none of them, bro. We're gonna let Act keep going.
Is after some slick back and forth.
Hey, Leem, shout out you, bro. Thanks for pulling up, bro. I appreciate you pulling up, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate you coming in, man.
Number one, we realize JT, who I've said if we're looking at this as the Avengers, JT is on Nicki's side of this. JT got into it with Cardi, and Cardi dissed her on the album. But JT responded back on Twitter. She responded back on Twitter a couple times, and even on Snapchat, which I think I posted it, but let me get back to it again. So this was JT talking about Cardi on the TL. Right here.
Y'all, I'm busy, but I gotta say one thing. This rat ass bitch, right? This bitch, this bitch supposed to be a motherfucking.
Now, let me put a little context to this. On the album that Cardi just dropped, she accused JT of having a boyfriend who's basically gay. So basically, actually, wait, did that happen? Wait, let me see what. Let me be.
Yeah, look, Act trying to get it together. Academics trying to get it together. Basically, what Cardi B said on her album, on the song Magnet, when she dissed JT, right? She said, JT dude be letting JT go through the back door. That's what Cardi B said, bro. Cardi B said JT be going through the back door on Uzi, bro. And she also made mention of Uzi having more handbags than JT. And we all know that, bro. We all know Lil Uzi got more handbags and more heels than JT. Dig what I'm saying? Every time Lil Uzi go to Fifth Avenue, because they live in New York, bro. Every time Lil Uzi go to Fifth Avenue, and he go to Chanel, and he go to Bottega, and he go to Balenciaga and all that, bro. When he buy JT 2 or 3 bags, bro, he buy himself 5 or 6, bro. That's a fact, bro. Lil Uzi Vert got more handbags than his girl, bro. You know what I mean? That's just who Lil Uzi Vert is, bro. And now Cardi B came out and basically exposed that JT be going through the back door on Lil Uzi. Now, Lil Uzi ain't responded to none of these allegations. Lil Uzi ain't said nothing. He's still in his own little world, bro. You know what I mean? But JT seized this opportunity and she dropped a diss song. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, today she dropped this song #2. See, me personally, I feel like JT waited too long. Like, Cardi B dissed her on the album. Cardi B dissed her. The day the album dropped is when Cardi B dissed JT. JT waited 2 weeks to drop a response, bro. She was online tweeting. She was online going live, talking crazy to Cardi B and all that. But where's the music, bro? Where is the music, bro? You were supposed to drop the music on Saturday. Cardi B dropped her album on a Friday. That next day is the latest you should have been dropping a diss record, bro. It's 24 hours tops, bro. Keep going, Act.
Cardi, this is JT album. What did she say? Okay, here we go. So yeah, it's on a song called Magnet. Magnet, Cardi lyrics. This was a diss.
Hey, make sure when y'all come in, man, y'all hit the thumbs up, man. Make sure y'all like this live, man. Make sure y'all share this live to all y'all social medias, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all, man. Keep going, Act.
To JT. Okay, here we go. He said, if a bitch won't smoke with me, then we can link whenever. Until then, I'm just in my bed, just rub my feet together. Slow face ass bitch. Whose spot you taking? My spot forever, ho. I'm like a Dalmatian. Who them Vanity Chanel's for? Not me, no way. Y'all bitches post some shit up all y'all want, but not see. Gotta do the jumbo, might do the maxi. I like classic bag, I gotta keep it classy. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. These bitches can't fuck with me. Pussy tastes like honeycomb. Talking on the money phone. Shout out to my hoes that wear the pants like Kamala. Got my baby daddy acting like my baby mama, huh? And then this is, I think, is at the JT situation. Now let's talk about this hating ass bitch, ungrateful ass bitch. I don't care. Met somebody and gotta say it ass bitch. Fake ass friend, a clown ass bitch on the net. Kick your friend while she down ass bitch. Your loyalty depends on who you around ass bitch. Backdoor hoe, hating on the low ass bitch. You a shady ass bitch. You been trash since birth. Mama didn't want you. Brenda, baby ass bitch. Tail wagging ass bitch, bottom feeder ass bitch, all that dick riding still ain't getting no feature ass bitch. So
Ooh.
she's talking about JT and how JT supposedly dick riding Nicki. All that dick riding still ain't getting no feature ass bitch. She just mad she got a nigga that she be sharing bags with. So she's saying, you don't remember Uzi with the bags, right? Uzi bag. I think it was
Hold on. We gonna pause for a second. So y'all basically just heard that breakdown, bro. Academics just broke down Cardi B's verse on Magnet when she was going directly at JT from the City Girls. Dig what I'm saying? So basically when she said she was kicking her best friend when she down, she was talking about JT and Young Miami. JT and Young Miami used to be a group. They used to be a group called the City Girls that was signed to QC, the same label that Lil Baby and the Migos and Lil Yachty and all them was signed to, right? They was hot. They was extremely hot for a while. You dig what I'm saying? But they cooled down. That's when Young Miami basically hooked up with Diddy. Diddy was Young Miami's sugar daddy. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. Young Miami had a sugar daddy, and it was Diddy. She was going everywhere with Diddy. She was holding up signs at award shows saying, "Go Poppy." Like, she was Diddy #1 advocate. She was the only girl that Diddy had that wasn't having to participate in the freak-offs. Dig what I'm saying? Like, Diddy wasn't trying Carisha with that, bro. Diddy was not trying Carisha like that. Carisha is from Miami, and she's a younger chick, and she get her own money. So Diddy couldn't really handle her the way he was handling all them other women. But basically, when Diddy got charged with these charges, you know, he got charged with the Frico, the Rico, whatever you want to call it. Young Miami and JT was having back and forths. JT was throwing slick shots at Young Miami when Young Miami was going through that because a lot of the internet was criticizing Young Miami. Like, the internet was coming for Young Miami when all these things about Diddy came out. And JT joined in on the fun. She started throwing her own jabs at her ex-group mate. And that's what Cardi B is speaking on right there. Now, she also said what I just told y'all about them handbags. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B was going in on that album. Like, I don't know why Cardi B waited so long to go at JT, because JT been going at Cardi. JT been trying to expose Cardi, saying Cardi got a bunch of writers. But Cardi dropped some receipts today that showed JT was reaching out to her writer. JT was trying to get in the studio with Partisan Fontaine. That's Cardi B #1 writer. So if JT got so much to say about Cardi B not using her own pen and she used people as writers, what about you, JT? It's starting to look like a writer might have wrote JT diss songs, because why would it take you 2 weeks to release a diss song? Why would it take you 2 weeks to release a diss song unless you got writers? I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? Y'all let me know in the chat. Keep going, Ed.
what it was, yeah. Right here. Yep. Ooh. Fire. Oh. Okay. Go ahead. So that's what she's talking about. He says, she's just mad she got a nigga she be sharing bags with. My nigga Chmess. You an easily impressed ass bitch. You never gave looks. You started getting dressed ass bitch. Ricky O, the only fashion house you know ass bitch. You should have asked me. Would have took you to the show, little bitch. Wow. Wow. Said face pretty. I know I could win. Okay, all right. Cool. So this is what JT came back and answered with.
Realm, is she
Hold on. We skipped over a very important part of that song. Dig what I'm saying? On that song, Cardi B said basically that JT be sticking a dildo in Lil Uzi. Yeah, she said that JT be going through the back door on Lil Uzi with a dildo. Dig what I'm saying? But it's ironic that Cardi B say something like that, because Cardi B is currently pregnant by the wide receiver with the rainbow rumors, which is Stephon Diggs. You get what I'm saying? Like, Stephon Diggs got all type of rainbow allegations. How can you say anything about JT or anything about Uzi, bro? Uzi ain't got none of those allegations, bro. We have yet to hear any allegations of Uzi doing any rainbow activity, bro. We've never heard that, bro. We just see the way that Uzi dresses, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Uzi do dress kind of feminine, you know what I'm saying? Like, Lil Uzi be having his nails painted. He be having his hair like women have their hair. You know, he wear dresses. He do all that. He do what Young Thug used to do. He wear all the handbags. Yes, he does all that. He plays into that role. But we have yet to hear any real allegations of Lil Uzi Vert being involved in any rainbow activity. But Stephon Diggs, we got Chris Blake Griffith. We got a real victim of Stephon Diggs, which is Cardi B's current baby father. You know what I'm saying? This is your current dude that you claiming. You are claiming Stephon Diggs, the wide receiver with the rainbow rumors, and Chris Blake Griffith has an official police report detailing how Stephon Diggs tried to sexually assault him, bro. That's what Chris Blake Griffith came and said on Tasha K, bro. And he has a police report to prove these facts. These are not allegations. These are facts. Now, did it happen? I don't know. That's the allegation on if it happened or not. But the fact of the matter is, Chris Blake Griffith really filed a police report on Cardi B's most recent baby father, which is Stephon Diggs, a.k.a. the wide receiver with the rainbow rumors. So Cardi B can't say nothing about Lil Uzi Vert. Cardi B can say nothing about Uzi at all. You took the L on that one, Cardi. Keep going.
Snitch on some motherfucking body because you don't have anything to say about a bitch. That hoe is a loser. Wait, no, I got two things to say. So then she said, I'm gonna tell everybody nation what he said. No, not just that. The bitch trying to spread fake tea about abortions when she stood her illiterate ass in front of millions of people and said she stands for pro-choice. Drop one. I can't take the dumb bitch serious. I can't take it. And bitch, show me typing those motherfucking messages or I'm calling the police on your ass for defamation of character, bitch, because I'm sick of it, hoe. And I will be back. And I'm never getting off your ass.
Hold on, bro. Flag on the play, bro. Now, JT, you claim you're a city girl, bro. On your diss song that you just dropped to Cardi B, you said your dad used to get it straight off the boat. He used to get his coke straight off the boat, right? You a city girl. That means you a gangster. You've been to prison. You've been to prison for fraud, bro. So you are a street bitch. You are from the streets. Why the first thing you talking about doing to Cardi B is calling the police? In the same breath that you called her a rat, you talking about going to the police. That's a no-no. That's a no-go, bro. That is a flag on the play, bro. Like, what are we even talking about right now, JT? Like, is you a city girl or you a church girl? You got to let us know something. You can't be both at the same time, bro. You got to pick one. Either you want to be a civilian girl or you want to be a city girl. You got to pick one. Keep going.
Okay, y'all.
Then she said this.
I got y'all news and they motherfucking
Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe when y'all come in here. Please support the live. Support the live.
phone. I bet it ain't no glass object up my pussy. I bet it ain't no room full of niggas and bitches. Stripper. Get your crazy ass on, fucking stripper. Talk about somebody's fucking nudes. Woo! I got your news and they motherfucking.
Okay.
Now we got to be unbiased. We got to be unbiased. JT, I rock with you. Cardi, I rock with you. Nicki Minaj, I rock with you the most. But look here, JT, bro. You can't be saying nothing about Cardi B being a stripper, bro. We all know Cardi B was a stripper, bro. You was a scammer, bro. You went to jail for scamming, bro. It's better for a woman to be a stripper, which is a legal occupation, than to be a scammer, bro. You was stealing from people, bro. You was basically a pickpocketer, bro. That's what you was doing, bro. You was running in the stores with other people's credit card information trying to punch something. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you can't try to shame Cardi B for being a stripper, bro. It's a lot of women out there who've been strippers, bro. But you are a fraudster. You went to federal prison for stealing people's credit card information. Like, come on, JT. You gotta defend yourself way better than this. Keep going.
So then that's when Nicki jumped in with the tweet, right? And then, let's let's see what happens. Okay, so now I think we're caught up a little bit. So after the shady post about, whatever with sales and the JT stuff and audio leaks. Well, actually, JT, I believe, leaks the audio herself. Here we go.
What she said? Why you want that?
Anyway, JT drops that, and then the bullshit ensues. And I'm gonna warn y'all, it's a little bit of trigger warning here, and then I rarely give these out.
Hold on. Academics, bro. You the #1 media outlet in hip hop, bro. You gotta get your facts straight, bro. JT did not release that audio of Cardi B speaking with Ice Spice manager, which is Jimmy Henchman's son, bro. Cardi B and her team at Atlantic Records are the people who released that content, bro. They released that conversation, bro. It's a lot of YouTubers that tried to use that audio on their videos to react to, bro, and they got strikes, bro. They got copyright strikes, bro. Where y'all think them copyright strikes came from, bro? Where do y'all think them copyright strikes came from, bro? They came from Cardi B and Atlantic Records, bro. What does that tell you about that audio? That tells you that Cardi B and her team are the owners of that audio, bro. That means that Cardi B and her team released that audio strategically, bro, because it was the second week of Cardi B album being released, bro. And Cardi B was trying to run up the numbers for her second week sales. She already did amazing for her first week sales, but she was trying to go through the roof with her second week sales. So she started all this controversy, bro. That's what she did. And on this same phone call, this is the phone call where she called Latto soft and she called Megan Thee Stallion soft. And it's ironic that she did both of those because she was running around kissing Latto ass, bro. She was running around kissing Latto ass, bro. She up on the all Latto post talking about that's my twin, that's my heart, I love her, and all that. But on this phone call, she backbiting Latto, bro. She is backbiting Latto on this call, bro. Like, we got to be fair. We got to be unbiased, bro. Like, we ain't never heard nothing like this from Nicki Minaj, bro. We have never seen Nicki Minaj backdoor or backbite or gossip about somebody she rocks with, bro. Dig what I'm saying? Like, I really feel like the industry is against Nicki Minaj right now, bro. And I like rocking with the underdog, bro. So I'm going to show y'all both sides of the field, bro. We ain't just going to stay on the home field, bro. We going to go to the away side of the field as well. You dig what I'm saying? We here to complicate the conversation. Let's keep it going.
Get into like some beef shit because do I love some beef? I have to tell you, this beef goes very, very low. It does. It goes very low in terms of things they're referencing and what they're saying to each other. Let me play. No, not even play. So Nicki Minaj jumps in after that, and Nicki Minaj says, "Now these have been deleted. These are tweet and deletes for the most part for Nicki." She says Barney B, and she says she now raps, which is almost quoting that part from Magnet where we saw it was rap A B C D F G. These bitches can't fuck with me. Pussy tastes like honeycomb. Da da da. Now we see Nicki say A B C D F G, rap like Barney, and then still ugly. Then she said face ass. Then she said $4.99. Why did she say $4.99? Apparently Cardi's album was on iTunes for $4.99 for a period of time.
Hold on, we gonna put. Now I can't lie, bro. Nicki Minaj is hilarious, bro. She calls Cardi B Barney B, bro. That's Nicki Minaj's nickname for Cardi B. She call her Barney B, but I got a nickname for Cardi B too. I call her Cardi V, which stands for Cardi Vazine. But later in the video, we're gonna get into that and why I call Cardi V for Cardi Vazine. Keep going.
Nicki says to every enabler, never provoke a writer while they're writing. You join the game as a willing participant. Don't try to back out now. 3/7/27/26. It appears that Nicki is almost promising that she's cooking up a diss song. So it looks like Nicki might be actually trying to engage Cardi, which might not be a bad idea. If you think you rap that much better than her, she's, obviously a lot of them sales were like, either bundles or whatever, but who cares? Her numbers is coming in at 200. I still think they have the two top fan bases of, you know, in the entire.
Hold on, let's be for real, bro. Let's be for real, bro. If Nicki Minaj cook up a diss track aimed at Cardi B, Cardi B is not gonna respond for at least another 2 or 3 weeks, bro. We know that, bro. Cardi B cannot stand with Nicki Minaj lyrically, bro. Not with no penmanship, bro. Not with no penmanship at all, bro. Like, nobody can deny that. Nobody in Barty Gang can deny that. Nobody on Cardi B team can deny that. No media outlet can deny that Nicki Minaj is way better lyricist than Cardi B, bro. So if Nicki Minaj and Cardi B go back and forth on some tracks, that ain't even gonna be fair, bro. That ain't even gonna be fair, bro. Nicki Minaj is winning by a long shot, bro. Keep going.
Female rap game, shit, why not? Maybe we see Nicki kind of either challenge her or Nicki just bombs on her. That might be interesting. So Nicki says that. Then of course, Cardi then says, why you keep bringing up my album? It's not the gag you think it is. You've been in the game for like 16 years. You need to compare yourself to your peers that you started with. Around your time, like Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Drake, those are the numbers you need to be competing with. But you can't because you're doing lower than all of them. I was in high school when you came out. What the fuck is you comparing yourself to me for? She then gives her own rap, or remix, I guess. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Your man have to snatch pussy. Pussy tastes like honeycomb. Your bro be touching 12-year-olds. And then she says, cocaine Barbie. And then she says, all right, now this is the third tweet talking about my pregnancy. Like you wasn't going to different fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce from all them perks scrambling your eggs. Not allegedly, Lord, protect my babies. Then she put up a picture of Nicki Minaj's brother, who was incarcerated for some very heinous charges. She puts up a picture of him in a pink wig. And then she said, the power I have to make these bitches come out of rehab every time. Go to your fucking room. She said, nothing more annoying than a bored bitch. And said, you must have missed me, huh? Crazy? Now kiss my feet. Then Ice Spice, who was caught in the mix of all this, she had put an emoji, and then she responded with a snippet. Now I don't know if this snippet is current, but it appears that this snippet could be responded to.
Look, hold on, Act. Please do not play Ice Spice snippet, bro. Please don't play Ice Spice snippet, bro. Ice Spice is trash. Ice Spice is garbage. Ice Spice is caca. Ice Spice is basura, bro. That diss record that Ice Spice tried to release and tried to jump in this little beef that's going on between Cardi and Nicki, bro, it was horrible, bro. I don't know why her management allowed her to leave a studio with that doo-doo, bro. That it was just bad, bro. Like her tone, the lyrics, like the beat, everything was bad, bro. It was just a horrible song all the way around the board, y'all. Keep going, Ed.
Being Cardi B. This is how the snippet goes. The new Ice Spice. Like, she kind of got Ice Spice old flow. She's a pretty girl from New York. She still rap like the chick that go to the bodega type shit. Got the body. I think that she got her body done, but she looks like that. She looks good. And essentially, people been saying not only is she coming to take Ice spot, she been supposedly dissing Ice recently, okay?
Hold on, bro. You can't take Ice Spice spot. Ice Spice don't got a spot, bro. Ice Spice don't got a spot, bro. After Munch, bro, it was over with for Ice Spice, bro. It was over with for Ice Spice because of this, bro. Ice Spice had a good alliance, bro. Ice Spice had a Nicki Minaj cosign, bro. You got the biggest female rapper in the game that co-signed you, bro. But what you go do? You go trying to play monkey in the middle, bro. You go trying to play monkey in the middle, and you go over there trying to be buddy and BFFs with her ops, bro. You went over there trying to play goody with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. And look where that got you at, bro. Look where that got you at, bro. It got you on the fence, bro. It killed your career, bro. Ice Spice don't got no career no more, bro. Ice Spice at best might have a chance to have a career on Baddies with Zeus, bro. You better holler at Natalie Nunn or you better holler at Lemmy, bro. That's your next stop. That's Ice Spice's next stop. Baddies, bro. I said it here first. Keep going.
It's her new song kind of mentioning. By the way, everybody's been comparing this girl to Ice Spice. I'm just typing in Miss Poopy. So apparently, no, it's not this. Where is it? Is it this?
So now, she was just breaking that. I don't
think it starts. It's called like Ice Spice. BB's on.
We getting away from Ice Spice songs, bro.
So they got into it at one point. They got into it at one point, but they kind of made nice on the timeline when. And by the way, I'll play this. Maybe they'll.
Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are going at it again, and now Ice
Wait.
Spice is in the mix too. Here's everything that's going on. Cardi and Nicki.
I just want to show you the.
Hey, y'all, please make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe when y'all come in here, man. Please run them likes up, bro. Support is free, man. I appreciate y'all.
Oh, so I guess Cardi B was supposed to be a munch.
You met me? I never met you.
And Ice. Then people speculate that Cardi B's Enough was about her, about Ice Spice. They seem to be on good terms. But I remember there was a Twitter thing where they were talking about, they were talking about like Dominican shit, and they were clarifying about whatever. It was like a Dominican beef. Cardi B, Ice Spice, Dominican tweet. Let me see. Yeah. Cardi B and Ice Spice Dominican heritage brings them together amid former Twitter beef with Raymonte. Yeah. Cardi B responded to Raymonte's video. Says it's crazy because when famous people said I'm ghetto and talked about my accent, called me dumb because of the way I speak, say I got no couth, talk about my teeth, braids, and 2 buns. To this day, no matter what I accomplish, I still get called a stripper because I'm from the ghetto. People misinterpret me because I'm.
Hold on, that's what we gonna pause at. That's what we gonna pause at. You heard what Cardi B is about to say. She just mentioned that she used to be a stripper, and that's gonna segue exactly into what we finna talk about next, bro. The next thing we gonna talk about is Nicki Minaj and Cardi B going at each other's kids, bro. Now, on the internet, bro, The Breakfast Club, all type of other mainstream media outlets, they tried to paint it as Nicki Minaj is some type of crazy villain. She need mental health issues. They need to put her in rehab. They saying the worst things about Nicki Minaj, right? Because Nicki Minaj struck first and said something about Cardi B kids first. Dig what I'm saying? But Nicki Minaj got a reason to say something first, bro. And I'm gonna be the first to say it, bro. Nicki Minaj ain't wrong, bro. Nicki Minaj is not wrong for going at Cardi kids first. And I'm gonna tell you why, bro. Because Cardi B has a history of talking about people kids, bro. When you are in the middle of a beef, bro, you don't want to be on the defense side, bro. You want to be on the offensive side, bro. You do not want to be the prey. You want to be the predator, bro. And that's the mind frame that Nicki Minaj took, bro. Nicki Minaj turned into Ruby the Sleeves. Dig what I'm saying? Big Mac Baller time. That's what Nicki Minaj turned into. Dig what I'm saying? So Nicki Minaj knew she was in a beef with Cardi. She know how Cardi get down, and she decided to strike first, bro. It's nothing wrong with that, bro. Now, I know y'all wondering, like, where's the receipts? Where's the receipts? Like, when did Cardi B talk about somebody kids? I'm about to let y'all hear right now.
Sabrina! Okay, so press play on that and then let's come back. Hey, like the same way your kid. No, the beginning. I hate when some people come at me and it's like, oh, Cardi, why you coming at people's kids for? But I'm my mother's kid. Like the same way your kid is your baby, I'm my mother's baby. You know, if my mom was to be scrolling down and she see people talk about me, that will hurt her feelings. That will bring it back. Nothing is off limits. I hate when some people come at me and it's like, oh, Cardi, why you coming at people's kids for? Bring it back. But I'm my mother's kid. Nothing is off limits. I hate when some people come at me and it's like, oh, Cardi, why you coming at people's kids for? But I'm my mother's kid.
Now, hold on. Before Nicki Minaj, before the queen get into what she finna get into and expose all these secrets of Cardi B, how Cardi B been talking about people kids for years before we even knew who a Cardi V was, or Cardi Vazine was, bro. Nicki Minaj just let y'all hear. Y'all just heard Cardi speak for herself, bro. Cardi B said before y'all knew who Cardi B was, she was going at people kids, bro. She said nothing's off limits, bro. She tried to justify her talking about people kids, saying she her mama's kid. Dig what I'm saying? So Nicki Minaj got a whole lot more she about to expose. So let's go.
Hold on. So let me just say this. The so humiliating to go through in front of a bunch of upper echelon, and it's not about white or black. It's about upper echelon people who are, you know, people who have their lives together. The way they pass by looking at this disgusting commotion, I will never forget. I was mortified. I was in Alexander Vautier gown, okay, off the motherfucking runway, okay, and I could not believe how humiliated it all felt, because we, and I use we loosely, and I'm gonna clarify, we, how we made ourselves look. And I'm gonna get back, but before I go, I want to say that I would never discuss anyone's child. And it's so sad that...
Now, hold on. We're going to pause for a second. What Nicki Minaj was basically explaining right there, saying she was embarrassed about, she took it back all the way to 2018, bro. In 2018, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B linked up at New York Fashion Week, and they clashed, bro. They clashed, bro. They had a head-on collision, bro. They had a head-on collision right there in front of all the people at New York Fashion Week. Dig what I'm saying? But you know, in typical queen-like fashion, Nicki Minaj just played the background and let her pit bulls get Cardi B. Dig what I'm saying? Yeah, Nicki Minaj sicked her pit bulls on Cardi B because Cardi B was the aggressor, bro. Cardi B didn't care about being on the red carpet. Cardi B didn't care about being around all them important people who might be able to help her career. Cardi B was on her Cardi Brim time. That's when Cardi B was really on that 5'9" Brim time. Dig what I'm saying? Like, nowadays, she's still a crash out, but I don't think she as much of a crash out as she was in 2018. Keep going, Nicki.
To pin that on me because I'm the bad guy and they know people would believe them. So let me just go on record having said I would never talk about anyone's child or parenting. I don't care about anyone's parenting. I don't give a shit. And it's so crazy to me that people always need to make Onika the bad guy. If you're right...
Hold on, we're gonna pause for a quick second. I gotta be unbiased. I got to be unbiased, Nicki. In this video right here, bro, this 7 years ago, right? You said you would never speak about nobody kids. Now, me personally, I know your perspective. I just explained it to the people. I know why you talked about her kids. I know why you talked about her kids first. Because you was not trying to be the prey. You was being the predator. You was not trying to get hunted. You was trying to be the nigga hunted. Dig what I'm saying? But you did say right here in this audio that you would never speak about somebody's kids. So I gotta call cap on that, Nicki. I gotta call cap on it. I gotta call it fair. I gotta be unbiased. I'm here to complicate the conversation. Keep going.
You never have to make someone into the bad guy. Just speak your truth. When you have to say that I said or did something that you know I've never said or did,
I didn't see it. Where was that?
no clue.
Come from?
No clue. I can flex. I have no clue. I just want to let the world know that Onika Tanya Mirage would never, has never, and will never speak ill of anyone's child. I am not a clown. That's clown shit. And the other thing that's clown shit is telling the world that someone said something just so that you don't feel fucking dumb for looking dumb, for doing dumb shit. You knew that when that footage came out, you was about to look fucking dumb. So your publicist, who also looked dumb, standing there about to tape, thinking somebody about to get snuffed or something with the phone camera out.
That's not what you be doing.
Okay, so they hurried up and put out a statement, and you know what? I'm such an ill-ass bitch. I didn't even feel the need to defend myself that night and say, I didn't say this, I didn't do this, I didn't stop no bags. Give me a break. But I'm gonna get it.
I don't understand how did bags stop.
I'm gonna get in. It's all a bunch of lies, but I'm gonna get into it. I just want everybody to marinate for 2 minutes. I'm finna come. But we did hear this woman who accused me of saying something about her child just say that nothing's off limits, even talking about people's kids. Because she has built her career off of sympathy and payola.
Cardi B, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, Cardi B. I don't know what to say, bro, because Nicki Minaj is saying Cardi B built her whole career off of payola and sympathy. And that's a fact, bro. That ain't no allegation, bro. That's a fact, bro. If you just look at what's going on in the media right now, bro. Look at what's going on in the media right now, bro. They always pacify Cardi B. They always give Cardi B an excuse, bro. They never hold Cardi B accountable for any of her behavior, bro. They never do, bro. Ever, bro. Keep going, Nicki.
Barbie dreams, let's go. Don't you get her, Brooke? Brooke is here and Rod is here. So excited to have my girls in the building tonight. Okay, so let me get back to what I was saying. The other night, I dressed up really, really nice, and I looked so beautiful. Shout out to my team. My glam team has been really killing it. And so much went down, but, one of the things that went down was just horrendous accusations about me that never, ever happened. From a person who literally did tell a male rapper not to do my video, not to be in a video with me. And you know, he listened. He didn't do it. I never bitched and moaned about it. I never spoke about it. People know it's so easy to now say Nicki Minaj stops my bags. She's stopping my bags.
See, back in 2018, when it was at the height of Nicki Minaj and Cardi B beef, Cardi B was running around the industry saying Nicki Minaj was trying to blackball her. She was saying Nicki Minaj was trying to stop bags for her. She was even saying Nicki Minaj was talking about her kids at one point. But Nicki Minaj is replying to this and saying, no, that's cap. She was never talking about her kids, bro. And she said she was never stopping no bags. She actually said Cardi B tried to stop a male rapper from doing a video with Nicki Minaj. Now, I don't know which male rapper it is, but a little birdie told me it was Quavo, bro. And that makes sense, bro, because back in that time, bro, that's when Offset just had proposed to Cardi B, bro. Also, Cardi B was being managed by QC. QCP is the CEO of the label that Migos and Lil Baby are signed to. And Cardi B was being managed by them at the time. So I could see Cardi B putting in a call saying, hey, Quavo, don't do that video, bro. Don't do that video with Nicki Minaj, bro. Do that for me. And you know, Offset is Quavo man at that point. This before Offset and Quavo fell out. You dig what I'm saying? So, of course, Quavo gonna side with his man's fiance, bro. Of course, Quavo gonna side with his man's fiance over Nicki Minaj, bro. Keep going.
They know it's so easy to say that and for people to believe them. So I saw someone write a lot of, well, they didn't write it, their publicist wrote it. Wrote a lot of lies about me, and I never normally defend myself, but I can't do that anymore. I have to defend myself and let people know these lies are ridiculous. And if I were to tell you the real things about some of these people, you would be on the fucking floor. So, let's see. Do we have that girl on the phone? There's somebody that I want to get on the phone really, really quickly before I get into some things. Because we gonna get into some things.
Now look, what Nicki Minaj is about to play right now, bro, is a girl that Cardi B talked about her kids, bro. Now, Cardi B right now is trying to play the victim role against Nicki Minaj. Yeah, Cardi B coming to the internet like she a victim, bro. But this girl who y'all finna hear speak and show receipts, she's gonna show the Twitter pictures of Cardi B speaking of her deceased child, bro. Cardi B was speaking about this lady's deceased child. And I'm going to let y'all hear exactly what Cardi B, a.k.a. Cardi V for Cardi Vazine, was saying about this lady deceased child. Long live her child. Keep going.
This is about to be be clear. We gonna have to get into some things, okay? Thank you, Brooke. And you ask her some of the things because you've been talking to her now. We can hear her on the mic. All right. Hi, Clarissa. How are you? Hello. Can you hear me? Can she hear me? Clarissa? Yeah, I hear you. All right. Hi, Clarissa. You're on Queen Radio. How are you? Hi, Nicki. How you doing? I'm good. I'm fine. Now tell us, why
Hold on, y'all. We gonna read exactly what the Barty Gang leader, CEO, captain of the Barty Gang, Cardi B, aka Cardi V for Cardi Vazine, said about this woman's deceased child. Cardi B says, "That's why your son died, cause you fucked up ass bitch. Maybe if you paid attention, maybe if you take care of yourself and don't worry about what's wrong with other bitches, he probably would have made it. Stop doing drugs and maybe that monkey would have been alive." Like, what y'all got to say about this, bro? What do y'all got to say about this, bro? Cardi B was disrespecting this lady's deceased son, bro. This is way worse than what Nicki Minaj said about Cardi B kids this past week. Dig what I'm saying? And now you starting to get a vivid picture of why Nicki Minaj went the way she went at Cardi B, bro. Nicki Minaj wanted to strike first, bro. You dealing with a sociopath when you dealing with Cardi B, bro. Look at what she's saying to this woman's deceased child, bro. She is calling this child racial slurs, bro. She is saying all these detrimental things about this woman's deceased child, bro. This is something y'all can't defend, bro. Y'all can't defend this, bro. This is undefendable, bro. Keep going.
Your dead child. Rest in peace to your child. She called your child a monkey and said if you wouldn't have been doing some nonsense that your child would have been alive. But she doesn't know you. She was saying that I did not think you thought with so much drugs and all this other stuff my son would have been alive. Okay. Okay, because we just been on drugs. You've never been on drugs. Never. I don't even speak.
Take it off speaker.
Oh, you've never been on drugs. You had something about your dead child in your bio, and you were hit up by her saying, "Ha ha ha, that's good. That's why your baby died, and maybe they wouldn't have died." And you're calling your dead child a monkey. Yeah, she didn't hit me up directly in DM. It was underneath one of her posts as a comment. Oh, okay. We have the screenshot of it. I just wanted to hear it from you.
So look at this full circle moment, y'all. Look at how karma come back to get you, bro. This was 2014, bro. 2014 when Cardi B disrespected this woman's deceased child. Dig what I'm saying? She said this woman's deceased child was a monkey, bro. That's what Cardi B said, bro. This ain't no fake account. These ain't no made up messages, bro. This is what Cardi B said. And now the Nicki Minaj is saying things like that about her kids, bro. She playing the victim role, bro. No, you is not no victim, bro. You had all that energy for this woman on Twitter back in 2014, bro. And I don't care how long ago it was, bro. Disrespect is disrespect, bro. Things like this should not be said, bro. No matter when it is or how it's done, bro. But you gotta respect Nicki Minaj's perspective now, bro. Now that y'all know the type of person Cardi B is and how low Cardi B will go, when you dealing with Cardi B, bro, and you having smoke with Cardi B, bro, Cardi B is gonna go low, bro. So you gotta go to hell, bro. That's just it, bro. You gotta go down there to hell and fight with the devil, bro. That's what you gotta do when you beefing with Cardi B, bro. Keep going.
Because, so very often I let people do a lot of bullshit talking about me, and people around the world believe it, but they don't know what type of disgusting pig this person is. So thank you so much for calling. I will hit you back after the show, my darling. I'm sure the boss would like to give you a nice, lovely donation, my darling. Thank you. Bye.
So Barty Gang, do y'all still feel like Cardi B is such a queen, bro? Do y'all still feel like Cardi B is the second coming of Christ, bro? Do y'all still want to nail Nicki Minaj to the cross, bro? No, bro, you can't, bro. It's all fair game, bro. Cardi B said out her own mouth, nothing's off limits, bro. Nothing's off limits, bro. So why is your kids off limits if other people's kids ain't off limits, bro? No, bro. It gotta be an even playing field, bro. When you dealing with somebody who disrespects people's dead kids, bro, they ain't got no morals, bro. Their moral compass was thrown out the window a long time ago, bro. And that's evident with Cardi B, bro. And this next story we gonna hear about Cardi B, you gonna even see a clear-cut picture of what type of person Cardi B is, bro. Now, y'all just heard what she said about this woman's deceased child, bro. Y'all think it can't get no worse than that, right? Y'all think it can't get no worse than that, right? Well, when you hear this audio, bro, you gonna know Cardi B got way worse than this. Keep going.
Calling a dead child a monkey, but telling people somebody talked about your child that never talked about your motherfucking child, so you can get some fucking sympathy.
It's called burn. Burn.
Now, we gonna get it.
I'm done anyway. I might as well just talk. I'm done anyway.
Now, we gonna get into some things because I'm tired of people fucking lying on me. So we gonna get into some things. Now, you want to talk about stopping bags, but there's two innocent girls in a strip club right now that ain't did nothing but go to the strip club and get money. Now they can't get no money, so who's stopping bags? Because you got grown-ass fucking men showing up to where the fuck they at and where they work at. They can't feed their kids, they can't feed their fucking family. They can't feed their fucking family because you mad at what another man sticking his dick inside of.
Oh my gosh.
You mad. You mad at a woman for what a man is doing. And that's the problem with so many black women and women, period. Oh, because she's not black. Because she refers to you black women. Oh, we got the receipts for that too. FYI, she refers to black women as monkeys and roaches.
Now, y'all heard that? Y'all heard that, bro? Cardi B refers to black women as roaches and monkeys, bro. Like, Nicki Minaj had all these receipts 7, 8 years ago, bro. She had these receipts and brought them to the internet, bro. And y'all still look past that, bro. But this is what I want to know, bro. I want to know, can y'all look past this next thing, bro? Can y'all look past somebody drugging somebody, bro? Can y'all look past that? Can y'all look past somebody drugging and robbing people, bro? Can y'all look past that, bro? Let's check this out, bro.
Would you rather pay $1,000 a month or $10?
Hold on, these ads, y'all.
Row, check your. Cardi B is defending herself against an old video that surfaced online where she claims she drugged and robbed men. In a statement on Twitter, Cardi B claims the video is 3 years old. She said she was speaking about.
That's Cardi B voice, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play it again, bro. I'm gonna play it again, bro. I'm gonna play it again, bro.
Cardi B is defending herself against an old video that surfaced online where she claims she drugged and robbed men. In a statement on Twitter, Cardi B.
So look. Let's get this straight, y'all. Let's get our facts in order, bro. And it's just our facts that I just let y'all hear, bro. Okay, Cardi B talks about people, kids, bro. Cardi B talks about deceased kids, bro. She calls deceased kids monkeys, bro. Cardi B calls black women roaches and monkeys as well. That's what Cardi B, Burkalis, aka Cardi V for Cardi Vazine, says about black women, right? Dig what I'm saying? Now, we got Cardi B self-admitting that she drugged men and robbed them, bro. That's what she said, bro. Cardi B said she used to drip shit. She used to drip some in people's drinks and rob them, bro. That's what she's saying, bro. That's date rape, bro. That's date rape, bro. That's what that is, bro. That is date rape, bro. Like, Cardi B is a offender, bro. Cardi B is an offender, bro. She is a real predator out here, bro. Like, she is a predator, bro. This is dangerous, bro. Like, if this was a man, bro, if this was a man, y'all would be wishing he was under the jail, bro. If this was Nicki Minaj, y'all be wishing she was under the jail, bro. So why is it not the same energy for Cardi, bro? Why is it not the same energy for Cardi V, Miss Cardi Vazine, bro? Dig what I'm saying? And then y'all probably gonna say, well, ain't no victims came out, right? Yeah, ain't no victims came out, right? No victims, right? Well, check this out. Hold on, y'all. Now look, this the victim, bro. This is one of Cardi B victims, bro. This is one of Cardi B victims that she did a dripping and what he was sipping and caught him slipping, bro. This is one of her victims, bro. Like, bro, I'm not being biased. I'm just complicating the conversation. Now, this is one of Cardi B victims. This is one of Cardi V, Miss Cardi Vazine victims, bro. Check it out. Now look, what he explaining is he went in the strip club, you know what I'm saying? He seen Cardi B, Bocalis, aka Cardi V, Miss Cardi Vazine, right? And he got some dances for her. He dropped a bag on Cardi B. He dropped a few racks on Cardi B. Dig what I'm saying? So he having a good time. He having his drinks. He got his partners with him. He from out of town, bro. He just sliding through New York because he get money in New York, right? And now he finna tell y'all how he was trying to get Cardi B to leave with him. Dig what I'm saying? Now let's go. Hey, look, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe when y'all come in here, bro. Support is free, bro. We are talking about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj beef, bro. And right now, we are exposing one of Cardi B victims. One of the victims that Cardi B slipped something in his drink, bro. Cardi B did a dirty dipping. Cardi B did a dirty dripping in the shit he was sipping, bro. And she caught this nigga slipping, bro. This is a Cardi B victim we are hearing right now, bro. Keep going. Now that's a red flag, bro. That is a red flag, bro. If you leave a strip club with a girl, right? If you leave a strip club with a girl, bro, and it's already understood, bro, you finna cash her out to have a whole nother party at the hotel, right? If she runs straight to the bathroom, when y'all get to that room, bro, red flag, bro. Red flag, bro. Send her ass back up out of there, bro. Red flag number two, fellas. Red flag number two, bro. If you, it don't even matter if you met the girl at the strip club, bro. If you meet a girl anywhere, bro, and y'all get back to wherever y'all going, it could be a hotel room, it could be her place, it could be her partner place, wherever y'all get back to, bro. If she offer you a drink that you did not fix on your own, bro, or you didn't watch her fix it, and I still be skeptical about watching her fix it because these girls nowadays is slick, bro. These women nowadays is extremely slick, bro. You could be watching them fix your drink, bro. In some type of way, they'll find a way to slip something in your drink, bro. Yeah, they'll find a way to do a dirty dripping and whatever you sipping. Dig what I'm saying? So that is red flag number one, bro. Never let anybody, it ain't even got to be no woman, bro. Never let nobody fix your drink, bro. Do not let nobody fix your drink, bro. You are asking for a disaster, bro, as you finna hear this dude got. That's the last thing he remembered, bro. That's the last thing, bro. That's the last thing this good dude remembered, bro. Now think about this, bro. This dude done went to the club. He an out of towner at that, bro. He from out of town. He sound like he from the Midwest somewhere, right? He come to New York, bro. He want to spend some of the money he just made, right? He go to Sue's Rendezvous. He bump into Burt Callis. He bump into Cardi B, aka Cardi V, Cardi Vazine. Dig what I'm saying? And now y'all know why we call her Cardi V, aka Cardi Vazine, because she be doing the dirty dripping and whatever nigga sipping, bro. And the dirty dipping she be doing is Vazine, because she trying to knock a nigga out. Dig what I'm saying? She trying to knock a nigga out so she could take his chain, take his watch, take his ring, take his earrings, take his credit cards, take all his cash, and leave him assed out. Dig what I'm saying? Yeah, she trying to leave you in the bed with your ass out, assed out. You know what I mean? So, y'all hear what he said, bro? This nigga don't remember nothing but seeing Cardi B face and taking that last drink that she gave him, bro. Bro, bro, bro. We want all other victims to come forward, bro. If you are a victim of Cardi B, aka Cardi V, Cardi Vazine, Burt Callis from Sue's Rendezvous, bro, y'all hit me up, bro. I want to hear y'all story, bro. Bring y'all story to the forefront. We gonna let him keep going, though.
That's the last thing I heard when I told one said. Last thing I heard was that's the last thing I heard. All I know is I woke up, man. I was putting it all my money was gone. I had to run out the hotel with my dick in one shoe. That's all she let me with one shoe. She took my clothes, took everything. I had one shoe, so I run out the hotel. I put my dick in my shoe. You know I didn't want nobody to see my meat.
Bro, do y'all hear this, bro? Do y'all hear what type of villain Cardi B is, bro? Do y'all hear what Cardi Vazine did, bro? She took everything he had, bro. She took all his cash. She took all his jewelry, bro. She took his clothes, bro. She even took his shoes, bro. She left the man with one shoe, bro. What type of dirty hood rat leave a nigga with one shoe, bro? At least you gonna leave a nigga with his shoes, bro. Why you take the nigga's shoes, bro? What you gonna do with that nigga's shoes, bro? You can't fit that nigga's shoes, bro. What you gonna take that nigga's shoes to your nigga, bro? Like, what you gonna do with a nigga's shoes, bro? Like, that's wild, bro. Why would you take a nigga's shoes, bro? The shoes, bro. So look, y'all just heard that y'all just heard that victim story, bro. Y'all just heard that dude got victimized by Cardi V, aka Cardi Vazine, Burt Callis, bro. The most vicious dancer ever in Sue's Rendezvous history. Dig what I'm saying? Now, years later, she turned to Cardi B, and now she's some type of victim anytime somebody come at her, bro. What about all the people she victimized over the years, bro? Like, what about this dude, bro? And it's real ironic that this video never went viral, bro. This video never went viral, bro. We ain't heard no radio stations talking about it. We ain't heard no media outlets talking about it, bro. It's just here on the internet, bro. Whatever happened to this dude, bro? What happened to this victim, bro? Did Cardi B settle with this dude behind the scenes? Because in that video, bro, he said, make sure you grab this video, bro, because Cardi B and her team is already reaching out, bro. And y'all know, before they start trying to make me sign these non-disclosures and these NDAs and all that, bro, y'all make sure y'all share this video, bro. So we gonna wrap this up like this, right? Okay. They playing Nicki Minaj like she the devil this week, right? They saying Nicki Minaj is the devil this week. They saying Nicki Minaj going at people's kids. They saying Nicki Minaj losing her mind, right? So let's look at Nicki Minaj and the things she's done, and let's look at Cardi B and the things she's done, bro. Nicki Minaj got online, bro. Nicki Minaj got online on the internet and said things. Matter of fact, she ain't say nothing, bro. She typed all this, bro. Nicki Minaj didn't say nothing verbally out her mouth, right? All she did was type some words, bro. And all these people is trying to diagnose her with mental health issues, bro. I never knew that there was a doctor out there that could diagnose people off of reading what they type, bro. I ain't never seen that type of doctor, bro. If that type of doctor exists, bro, I need to find him, bro. I definitely need to find him, bro. But that type of doctor don't exist, bro. It's cap, bro. So it ain't nothing on Nicki. We ain't never heard no stories of Nicki Minaj drugging no niggas. We ain't never heard no stories of Nicki Minaj robbing no niggas. We ain't never heard no stories before this with Cardi B. We never heard Nicki Minaj going at nobody kids. We never heard Nicki Minaj disrespecting any race of women at all, bro. Nicki Minaj has never disrespected a whole race. Now, let's go to Cardi B's side. Cardi B called black women roaches. She called black women monkeys. Cardi B dissed a deceased child, bro, and called him a dead monkey, bro. That's what she did, bro. That's in Cardi B's own words, bro. She typed that on Twitter, bro, in 2014. And then we got the cream of the crop, bro. Cardi B did a dirty dripping and this nigga sipping. Dig what I'm saying? Cardi B did a dirty dipping and whatever this nigga was sipping, bro. And the last thing he remembered when he woke up was Cardi B face and the drink she gave him, bro. It don't get no worse than that, bro. It do not get no worse than that, bro. Cardi B is on the same level as Bill Cosby. Cardi B is on the same level as Harvey Weinstein. Matter of fact, Cardi is Cardi Weinstein, bro. That's Cardi's new name, bro. Cardi Weinstein, bro. Because that's what she doing to people, bro. Cardi Epstein, bro. Cardi Epstein, Cardi Weinstein, Cardi Diddy. Cardi has the same characteristics as all these men who've been under scrutiny for doing the same thing that Cardi B did. But Cardi B got away scot-free, bro. I guess she's just the best to ever do it and get away with it, man. I'm going to keep y'all updated, and I'm going to keep going live, man. But y'all pass the word, bro. It's official, bro. Cardi B is a villain.